Welcome into Rover Sports. It is Monday, and we have a very special guest on the line, former Wyoming Cowboy and now a Chicago Bears wide receiver. It's Tanner Gentry. And Tanner, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I appreciate you having me on the show.
Absolutely. And Tanner, just take us back to last Saturday, the moment when the Chicago Bears call you up. You're with your family in Aurora, Colorado. Just talk about that moment of being selected by the Chicago Bears.
It was a very special day for sure. Had tons of family over and just kind of watched the draft. And from what me and my agent were hearing, we thought I had a chance to possibly be picked in the draft in the later rounds, and it didn't happen. So we just immediately just tried to find the best fit for me, and where we thought that I had the best chance of making an NFL football. The Bears, and they gave me the opportunity, and my family all celebrated, and I'm very thankful.
Now, Tanner, it was between Chicago and also the Ravens were on the line. What do you like about the Chicago Bears? What made you choose Chicago?
I think me and my agent we kind of thought that it would be a great fit, and they didn't draft any other receivers, and they had shown a lot of interest prior to the draft and had reached out to me and thought that I'd be a great fit. So I thought it was a great spot for me to just have the best chance to make that team and to make an impact and help the team win. But I know it's a storied program, franchise, and tons of history there, and I'm extremely excited to be a part of it.
Now, Mitch Unrein and Chris Prozinski, they used to play at Wyoming too, and they called you on the phone to congratulate you. What was it like having that Wyoming support?
It was awesome. It was pretty cool that they kind of reached out to me and told me good luck and basically welcomed me in open arms to the program, to the Bears. And, yeah, it's pretty cool that there's two Wyoming guys there, and I'll be able to talk to them, and it'll be great.
Now, being in high school, you went to Grandview High School in Colorado, and you only had 2 scholarship offers, and you were a 2-star recruit, and even, the home state Colorado, the no Power 5 offers. Is that how you got that chip on your shoulder mentality, kind of being overlooked as a 2-star recruit?
I think so. I felt like in my high school days of playing, I felt like I had a great career and put some pretty good tape together, and just didn't draw the interest in the scholarships from the bigger schools. But yeah, I was thankful that Wyoming saw something in me and gave me a scholarship and gave me a chance to play for them, and I just tried to make the most of it. And I do think I played with a chip on my shoulder, and every team that we played in college, whether that was a bigger program than us or even a smaller one, I just tried to be the best receiver on that field and just try to, I guess, basically just prove those teams wrong that they didn't give me a scholarship.
And also through the draft process, I mean, that chip must continue to grow, when you see kids that are selected. And why do you think, Tanner, that people might doubt your abilities?
I'd say the biggest knock is just my level of competition in college. I mean, I played in the Mountain West, and that's not really considered a powerhouse conference in college football. And I think that, I just think that I have a lot to prove, and I'm just excited to show that I belong to play in the NFL.
Was there a moment in Laramie where you're like, wow, I could be an NFL wide receiver? When did that goal kind of come to fruition for you?
Yeah, I think my junior year when I was the number 1 guy, it was my first year kind of being the go-to guy, and I was making a lot of plays before I had my shoulder injury that year, but I was just making a lot of plays and against good competition, and I felt like I was, kind of sticking out and doing great things, and then just had to heal my shoulder, and then senior year came, and I came back better than I was before, and just was making plays that I thought that you see guys do on Sunday. So I definitely am confident in my abilities, and I think I definitely belong in the league.
Now, Craig Bohl runs a pro-style offense, and he had Carson Wentz up in Fargo, North Dakota with the Bison. How much did it help working under Coach Bohl, and did it take a while to kind of learn the offense?
Yeah, I think it helped a lot. It helped to prepare me for the next level just because, I mean, that's basically what every team in the league is running right now. It's the pro style. And I think that it was a little tough to learn at first just because I came from the spread my freshman year, but I picked it up really quick. And I think I also became a better route runner from playing the pro style just because we saw a lot more man coverage than we did in the spread, and you had to find creative ways to get open, and I think that helped me a lot.
Now, you mentioned your improvement in your junior season, and in your senior season, 14 touchdowns and 1,326 receiving yards, just really impressive numbers. Did the game slow down for you? I mean, what really caused it to click those last 2 years?
Yeah, I think it did slow down for me. My first 2 years was just kind of crazy, and my freshman year I was starting and was just kind of thrown into the fire. And the game was much faster. But yeah, as I developed into basically a college receiver, the game did slow down for me, and I think the main thing that helped me was just I became a lot more confident. My junior year, I just felt like I could make every play out there and could do great things. And then senior year came, and it obviously helped to have a quarterback like Josh throwing me the ball. But I feel like I was just very confident out there, and every time the ball was in the air, I knew that there was no doubt in my mind that I would come down with it. So.
You mentioned that Des Bryant is actually your favorite wide receiver, and sometimes people probably looking at you, Tanner, like they might try to pigeonhole you and say, you're a slot receiver, you're a Cole Beasley type of guy. Does that ever get frustrating? Like, how many times have people said you'd be great with New England and you're an Edelman type of receiver? How many times have you heard that one, Tanner?
Yeah, I hear it all the time, and it's kind of crazy just because I'm being compared to receivers that aren't even close to my measurables. I mean, guys saying I'm the next Cole Beasley when he's significantly shorter than me or stuff like that. I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with, I mean, I'm white and I'm a white receiver and so are they, and there's not many of them in the league. But, I think a guy that I really like to model my game after is Dez just because we're around the same height. He's a little bit heavier, but he just the way he attacks the ball, and he's a big physical receiver, and he can go up and make plays and elevate over the DB. And I think that's a lot of how I try and play is like that, and just play physical as well.
So in the red zone with the Chicago Bears, you're going to look to be on the outside, and you're saying that you would love to you can out physical guys on the outside.
Yeah, I really do. I feel like I work extremely hard in the weight room, and I'm really strong, and I think I can jump really well, and definitely can go up and make plays over guys, and I feel like that's kind of the part of my game where I thrive the most.
Playing with a projected top 5 pick, you mentioned it earlier in the interview, Josh Allen. Did you make a concerted effort to never give up on the play? Because the guy's